My name is Simon Robinson. I'm the Executive Director of the Vancouver Maritime Museum. Our job is to tell the history, the heritage of maritime West Coast and beyond. The museum really tells the tale of how we all came to be here. We wouldn't live in the city that we do without the sea. But there's much more to the West Coast than the freighters that you see bombing up and down in English Bay. This was a place that's been inhabited for thousands of years, and it has a human maritime history which reflects the long history of the Squamish Nation. The official title of our new temporary exhibit is Chatwilh, the craft and culture of the Squamish Canoe, which really tells the Squamish story of maritime history through the canoe, through the hands of a Squamish craftsman onto the ocean and its final decommissioning back in the forest again. The museum has partnered with the Squamish Nation to create a space and allow them to tell their own story. It's a wonderful and really emotional exhibit which heralds a way back for the Squamish to where they were from. My favourite part of the exhibit is to photograph towards the end of 9 or 10 Squamish paddling their canoe with just a look of utmost joy on their faces. Every time I look at it, it makes me feel good. I'm hoping that people will visit Chatwilh, the craft and culture of the Squamish Canoe, and leave with a good sense of the importance of Indigenous culture to this area and an appreciation of the beauty and depth of that culture. It described a different way of being and a different way of knowing, a different understanding of the importance of retaining and making sure that language, culture exists of every different hue and colour, which together make up the wonderful tapestry that we're lucky to share here on the West Coast. It's always important to know your history and the history of the place where you are, not only because it helps you to understand where you live and your personal relevance to it, but to understand the history of the place that you live in is to understand the place itself.